ancient Egypt, cats were considered sacred. There was a goddess named Bastet that is half human and half feline. She was worshipped as the goddess of warfare in the Nile River Delta region of Lower Egypt. Over the centuries, not much has changed. To this very day, we still worship cats all over the internet. Whether they are the king or queen of the house, cat parents can all agree they are a lovable, royal pain in the butt. Hello, sunshines! I know, it's been a while. I've been going through some major life changes. I am, however, back with my 2018 Nick's Face Awards entry, and hopefully third time's the charm. I'm going to begin by outlining my subtle, super subtle necklace in white body paint. Using the various colors necessary, I'm going to block out all of the base tones. Before I move on, I quickly spray my chest with a barrier spray to prevent future colors from mixing. In this part, I alternate between using white for highlights, black eyeshadow for shading, and black body paint for detailing. For the straps of the necklace, I apply an orange-yellow color over the red and a lime over the darker green to create the appearance of beading. After another shot of barrier spray dries down, I mix gold pigment with a mixing liquid and outline select portions of the necklace. Using a dense brush, I apply a mix of foundation and liquid highlighter and make sure to set it with powder. Prime my eyelids using a white eyeshadow base. Using a flat brush, I apply a pale blue followed by medium blue on my eyelids and then out in a straight line. Don't forget to sneak in a hint of glitter. Fill in my brows using black body paint, initially in my natural brow shape, and then drawn out and lengthened to become parallel with my eyeshadow. Next, I pat a white eyeshadow base on my bottom lash line, and then pat some pale shadow over top of it to set it in place. Decided the shadow needed to be a bit deeper, so I just quickly added a darker blue over top of the pre-existing blue. When lining my lower lash line, I create a sort of triangle type thing at the inner corner of my eye, and then I wing it out to the outer corner so that it's parallel with the shadow, but feel free to get creative with this part. Went ahead and also added a thin amount of liner to my upper lash line, making sure to connect it to the liner that I have going on the bottom. I decided to bring in more gold by adding it to my brows, my liner, and also to my lower lip. Using black, I quickly fill in my nose as well as my upper lip. Well, a portion of it, because we have to create the illusion of there being a muzzle. Using my favorite kind of brush, the big, fluffy, soft kind, I go ahead and contour all the usual places using a mixture of a contour powder and blush. Lastly, using that same contour color, I use it just to define the muzzle a wee bit more. Time for look number 2. I start off by using Pros-Aide to adhere the Model Magic relief pieces I created about 24 hours prior to filming. Then cover my whole chest in red, adding gold to the center of my chest and purple to the outer parts of my shoulders and neck. I cover the dark purple cream color with a blue duochrome powder, and I highlight the relief pieces with a liquid gold, which I also use to flick all over my chest. Unfortunately, this footage seems to have gone poof and is not findable. Do just about the same on my face. I cover it all in red, followed by gold on the high points, and purple in the contours, topped with that blue duochrome powder magic unicorn goodness. I also use gold as the base to create the shape of the muzzle. Using a purple eyeshadow, I'm going to outline the muzzle shape and contour my nose. Using the same purple cream from before, topped with the blue duochrome powder, I fill in my nose and my quasi upper lip. I fill in my brows using a very tiny brush and purple cream topped with a pastel purple mascara that I just kind of run through the hairs the same way you would with the brow gel. Time to prime my eyes with my favorite white eyeshadow base. For this part, I alternate blending red shadow closer to my eyelid into yellow eyeshadow closer to my brow bone, followed by a purple eyeshadow in the crease, winging it all out as I go. Using the white eyeshadow base, I add it underneath my eyes and I create a triangle at the inner corner. I then blend the same yellow, red, and purple on my lower lash line, connecting it to the winged shadow on top of my lid. Next, I pat a pink duochrome powder on that triangle that's at the inner corner of my eye. I mix a gold powder with a mixing liquid and cover my lids in it. Time to add just a wee bit of winged liner to that upper lash line. I mean, unless you want a lot, then you go ahead, power to you, live your best life. But I'm just gonna stick to a minimal amount, something a little more subtle for one. Time for a nice, creamy, slightly glittery, red-orangey lower lip. Blush, torture device time, and some mascara before popping on some lashes. After I put on my lashes, I just go back in with a little more eyeliner to make sure that that lash band is good and covered up. I finish off my look by patting a little bit of gold cream at the very center of my lower lip. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed that.